What do you do, little dude? You're a cute little fella. Whoa! What the? Hey, what's going on, guys? Nitro here, and welcome to a Minecraft mod spotlight video. And today I'm going to be covering the PINGUS mod. Let me just get out of F5 mode real quick here. Now, this is a pretty wholesome mod. It's basically you craft penguins, like a set of them, and they like do stuff for you. This one like digs and stuff, and you can craft them, and then there's none of them that craft or anything, but they dig stuff and do tasks for you, which is pretty awesome. Now, there are 7 different types, including the default one, which is basically used in all the recipes. The default one is just 3 blocks of snow, and then the rest obsidian. And then it just gives you this regular default Pingu, which is, as he is, he just walks, and that's pretty much it. You can right-click him to put him back in your inventory. And it's the same with a lot of these. When they've run the course and they've used up the materials or whatever, they'll just turn into one of these guys again, and you can right-click him and reuse him in the crafting recipes, which is pretty cool. Now, this first guy here is the Basher Penguin, which he basically just digs a tunnel, and you craft him with one of the regular ones and a golden apple. Let me show you what this guy does. This guy's pretty cool if you want to dig tunnels and stuff. Where's my tunnel I have set up? Okay, so we just place him, and then he'll dig a 2-high block tunnel straight ahead. Now, I think he travels for about 250 blocks, or he breaks 250 blocks, and I've put obsidian there, look, just so you can see, until they reach, and it's the same case with all of them, until they reach a block that's not breakable, and then he turns back into a regular Pingu, and you can just right-click on him and grab him back in your inventory. Now, the second craftable one is the Bomber Penguin, and this guy's awesome. He's pretty awesome, and it's just, again, the regular one with a TNT block. And let's go and check this guy out. See if we can find some mobs to help us out with this this demonstration. Come on, guys, where are you? Hello, Mr. Cow. Now, the way this one works is you let him go, and then when he reaches a block and he has to turn back, he'll like walk back for 3 or 4 blocks and then explode again. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try and plan that nicely with put in some dirt right there, maybe. You see, if we let this guy, and it's not a small explosion either, this is a pretty decent sized explosion. That killed like 3 or 4 cows there. Look at the size of it. That's a pretty decent explosion. This would be cool if you're in a cave or something, you've got some of these guys on you, you can see a creeper down ahead. You're like, it's my turn now, Mr. Creeper. Now, this next guy you can craft is the Bridger Penguin, which is pretty cool. He makes steps, and the good thing about this recipe, and also the ladder one, which I'll get to in a minute, but it's the same kind of thing. You only use 8 stairs surrounding the regular Pingu to craft the recipe, but they will keep on going, and I'll show you this now. I've crafted this one. You can craft it depends what kind of stairs you use around it. That's the stairs he'll place. Now, I've got this the sandstone one, the same as I've got in the crafting recipe right there. But if I were to place these now, he actually places 16 of them, even though we've only used up 8 in the recipe, which is pretty cool, so you get double the amount. Now, that's the same, like I said, it's the same for the ladder one, but we'll get to that in a minute. And it's the same with this little guy. As soon as he runs out, he will turn back, and then, okay, maybe he doesn't turn back, maybe he just falls and dies, but assuming that was it, like in a tunnel or something, and he reached the wall, he would actually turn back, and you could use him again by right-clicking and use him in another recipe. Now, this little guy is the Digger Penguin. This is like a 2-stage recipe for this one. This recipe right here, and like an iron extended bucket shaped thing with a gold in the middle, is how you craft the pneumatic drill. And you use that guy along with the regular one, and it will give you a Digger Penguin. It's just like that in the crafting table, just next to each other like that. Now, the Digger Penguin is the same as the one with his arms swinging there. He just digs straight ahead, except this one goes straight down. Again, I'm going to place him here to demonstrate. It's not as fast as the other guy, but this guy's the same. I've put some bedrock down here just so you can see that when he does reach a solid surface like that, he will just stop and you won't know where he's going. And you can right-click him and pick him up. So these make like way easy for digging stuff, especially if you combine this with other mods and you needed like something to put pipes down or oil pumps or that kind of thing if you were with Tekkit or FTB. This is a kind of cool little mod to add in, and it makes a few jobs a whole lot easier. Now this little fella is my favorite one probably. It's the minor penguin. I think this is probably the one that most people would get the use out of, apart from the blast one. Now this guy is exactly as you expect it to be. It's just the regular one with an iron pick. I think it has to be the iron pick, and he will just dig down diagonally until he reaches bedrock, which is pretty cool. And it's always enough for you to walk through as well. Even though he's only a little dude, he does dig too high, so you can walk straight through it. I'm gonna get a sword real quick because I don't want to let him keep going down. We're not going to go all the way down to follow him. Like I say, he gets to bedrock and then he'll just keep on walking side to side. I don't think you can actually kill these guys. Maybe not. And it seems you can't right click on them when they're mid thing either. So if we were to put bedrock down now, you would see that this is actually as far as they will go. And then you can right click them. Now this last guy is pretty cool also, and he is the climber penguin. Now this guy is just the regular one in the middle with ladders all around, and like we said before with the stairs, you only have to use 8 and you get actually 16. Now I've just put some planks down the side here just to demonstrate. If you place this guy, and I think you don't have to place him right next to it either, you can place him a ways back and he will just keep on going until he finds something. Look at he's reaching out looking for something. So there we go, and he will just place it up, and I don't think I've made this higher than 16 blocks. What have we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now he should be okay. He should get to the top, and I think that would apply if he like got to this point too. Yeah, he only had one ladder left, and to his death. So that's a pretty cool one. Also, if you're like on a big mountain face and you didn't want to walk like a way around it and make your way up, you could just place this little guy and climb on up after him, which is pretty cool. So there we go, guys. The Pengu mod links will be in the description as always. I think you guys should definitely check this mod out. It could have some awesome little uses in Let's Plays and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, later.